Oh, hey, Kelz.
Hey, Alex, what you doing?
Oh, nothing. Just opening the mysterious envelope we get every week, which tells us which Pokemon to do.
Dope. Who is it?
Oh, what the?
What? Why? Like, why?
I'm not even sure I know what its name is. Is it Buzzy? Beezy?
I'm pretty sure it's Beezy. Well, hey there! Welcome to a very weird episode of The Dex, the show where we go over trivia and battle strategy for a new Pokemon every week. I'm PokeKellz.
I'm Galactic Boss Alex. This week we're going to be covering a Pokemon so odd I can't imagine why anyone would care about it, and yet a bunch of you really do. And that's weird.
It's Dunsparce!
Dunsparce is the worst. The first way he is the worst is that he is based off a creepy thing. That thing is the Tsuchinoko. It is a Japanese cryptid with another name, Bachihebi, which means bee snake. This is what Dunsparce looks like.
Just like Dunsparce, the Tsuchinoko is said to look like a thick, short snake. Ugh. Even worse, it has fangs and the ability to jump disturbingly well. No thanks.
The Tsuchinoko is also known to be a liar and an alcoholic who enjoys swallowing his own tail to roll around. This is not true of the terrible Dunsparce. Dunsparce is rare and shy. This is the second reason why he is the worst.
Hey, stop being mad about him. This is interesting. And Dunsparce is way cuter than the Tsuchinoko. And did you know that Dunsparce uses his little tail to dig underground mazes? That's so cool. And his little wings help him fly, but just a little.
Just a little?
Just a little. I like Dunsparce.
That's so weird. What's the deal with his name?
Well, in Japan, his name is Nikochi, which is sort of an anagram of Tsuchinoko, actually. In English, his name is Dunsparce, of course, which seems to be a combination of dun, a yellowish gray color, and sparse, which means rare.
Yeah, or dunce, meaning stupid. Know how I know no one cares about Dunsparce? Because in his appearance in the anime, he is repeatedly referred to as a bug type, even though he's just a normal type. I guess that does give him that Eeyore vibe, though.
So you do have feelings. Well, he doesn't even go anywhere when he's in nature. He just kind of sits alone in a cave by himself. He doesn't even evolve. I mean, come on, show some compassion.
I guess. It's just like, look how many people asked us to do an episode on him. I don't get it. Is it because they think he's the worst, or is it just one big troll? He's like not very good, true, but he's not like totally terrible either. The only thing Dunsparce really has going for him is that he's rare. That's it. He has no other value to anyone. Do you know how much worse that is than being prized for something incredible that you have to offer? If you're just rare because you're rare, people will find you, get you, and then not use you for anything. Can you imagine what it's like spending the rest of your life frozen, just rotting in a PC box somewhere? I mean, you had a life out there in your underground maze of tunnels with your wife Dunsparce and kid Dunsparce, and now what? You're just lucky if someone uses you to infect other better Pokemon with Pokerus. It really is terrible, and it's especially frustrating because it's really making me feel sorry for the little guy. I think I might actually dig Dunsparce a little bit. Okay, rant over. Kelz? Our little champion may not be the best like no one ever was, but what he can do, he does well. Surprising no one, his space stats place him firmly in the NU tier, but he has access to the ability Serene Grace, which makes him a pretty decent paraflincher.
Paraflinching is a strategy that utilizes the paralyzed condition along with moves that cause flinching to render your opponent unable to move. In this case, we recommend Thunder Wave for paralysis and Rock Slide for flinching.
Serene Grace doubles the likelihood that Rock Slide will cause the opponent to flinch, so if the Pokemon's already paralyzed, it leaves him with just a 30% chance to move each turn.
It kind of sucks to be paraflinched. You can't win if you can't move, so I totally hate it, and your enemies will too.
You can supplement this set with the move Coil to boost Dunsparce's stats, and Roost to make back some of the health you're going to lose from his poor defenses.
This set is best utilized on an adamant-natured Dunsparce, with full EVs in attack and the rest split between HP, defense, and special defense. But it almost doesn't matter.
There's way too many things that keep this strategy from working, like any ground-type Pokemon or a fast-fighting-type Pokemon. So if you are going to use Dunsparce, do so at your own risk.
Yeah, dude, and since this is pretty much the only way to use a Dunsparce, instead of what we normally do here are a few dumb Pokefacts.
Those little spiky things on Dunsparce's face might look like fangs, but in reality they work into barbells, feelers, or chin stilts.
Dunsparce look like they'd be nice to hold, but they clock in at a hefty 30 pounds, and they're usually about 4 feet 11 inches long. That's just too big to be delightful.
Dunsparce really does look like a bug type. I forgive the writers of the show for making that mistake. It'd be cooler if he was a bug type.
And if you're lucky enough to find a shiny Dunsparce, it'll be pink and yellow instead of the normal blue. You know, for the ladies.
And that's basically it. The Dunsparce episode. Hope you got whatever it is you wanted out of it.
Tell us your favorite thing about Dunsparce in the comment section below. Or leave a suggestion for a Pokemon for us to do in the future.
And don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to stay up to date on the latest Dex news, find us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheNationalDex. I'm Galactic Boss Alex.
And I'm PokeKellz. Tune in next week for another spicy episode of The Dex.
Our little champion may not be the best like no one ever was, but what he has.
This is interesting, and Dunsparce is so cool. I mean, he uses his little tail to make maze nests. All right.